Today we're going to be talking about the difference between OW and OW. Wait a minute, OW and OW, that's the same. What I mean to say is today we're talking about the difference between when OW says O and OW says ow. In this example, we have a flower that's starting to grow, grow has OW, and cow, cow has ow. The first question I ask myself is, how can I tell the difference between these two word parts when they look exactly the same? Well, unfortunately, there isn't really a good rule for this. Sometimes OW can say O, and sometimes OW can say ow, like in grow and cow. Now, when I think about this, notice the OW is saying the O sound, the long O sound, or in this case, the OW over with the cow is saying the ow sound, like our ow Band-Aid. If we ask ourselves, is there a rule? Unfortunately, there isn't really a rule, but there are some tendencies that can help us figure out what it's going to be. OW that says O only comes at the end of the word. Sometimes if we add an ending, it might look like it's in the middle, but for the most part, OW says O at the end of the word. If it's saying the ow sound, this can come at either the end or the middle. For instance, some words like town and brown, it might be in the middle. So to help us remember that, snow, glow, blow, they all have the long O sound, the O says its name, or in town and wow, the OW says ow. Town has the ow in the middle, and wow has the ow at the end. Now you're ready to try to practice it yourself. Notice how on the slide I have a green word. That's the word that you're trying to read. You're asking yourself, which is it? Is it the long O sound where the OW says O, or is it the ow sound where the OW says ow? The best way to do this is I try to read the word using both sounds, and I find the one that makes the most sense. For instance, k, o, crow, or k, ow, crow. What sounds better, crow or crow? Well, crow's not a word, so it has to be crow. Let's try it again. This time, try to read the green word all by yourself. Use the O sound and the ow sound, and then find out which one makes more sense. Let's start with the long O sound. Own, brown. Let's try the ow sound. Own, brown. Brown makes more sense than brown. Are we right? Yay! It's a brown colored pencil. Remember, usually OW when it's in the middle is going to say ow. Based on that, I could have probably guessed to use the ow sound with the ouch Band-Aid before I tried the long O sound. What's this word going to be? The OW's at the end. So I know sometimes this can say O and sometimes this can say ow. I'm going to have to try both. If I try the O sound first, O, whoa, or I try the ow sound, ow, wow, they both technically could work. This one, though, is going to say ow, like, wow, look at this video. On this slide, you might notice the font changed for the word a little bit. That's because when I was trying to type in the letter F with our previous font, it wouldn't quite show up, so I changed the font. That's why if it looks different, it's just a different font. But the same strategy is still going to be used. The long O says O, and the ow Band-Aid says ow. Which is this word going to be? Do you have the answer? Flow. The water could flow down the waterfall. O, flow. This time, I want you to try to solve it all by yourself. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to see if you're able to figure out what that word is. Remember to try both the O sound and the ow sound and pick the one that makes the most sense. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Plow. If you said plow, plow is not a real thing. It has to be ow, plow. This time, I'm going to only give you 5 seconds to solve the word. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it throw or throw? Throw. If I sounded it out and got throw, throw is not a real word, so I know it has to be throw. Again, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. See if you can beat the timer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's that word? Down. If I sound it out, down. And our picture is an arrow going down. Last word, see if you can beat the timer this time. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's the answer?
Slow.
The snail is moving really slow. If I sound it out, slow makes more sense than slow. For the last slide, I wanted to come back to the one where we're talking about the rule. Is there a rule that tells us if OW is going to say O or OW? Unfortunately, there isn't, but there are a lot of patterns that tell us when it's usually going to say O and usually when it's going to say OW. The OW saying O usually only comes at the end of a word, like in snow, glow, and blow. At the same time, when OW says OW, that's usually in the middle or at the end. In town, it happens in the middle, town. In wow, ow, it's at the end. So the OW saying O usually only comes at the end. The OW saying ow can come at the end or in the middle. Yay! You did it!